Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Alright, so today we have the second episode of my Friends series. If you don't know, I am currently doing a Friends makeup series. I have all of the characters of the Friends X Makeup Revolution palettes, and I thought I would do a series on each different character that I have. So today we have Ross. We previously did Rachel. I'll leave the Rachel episode in the down bar. But yeah, today we're going to be doing Ross, and this one I'm really excited about. This is probably the most wearable out of all of them, the most sort of neutral. There's some beautiful warm toned browns in here with some really nice golds, bronzy sort of shades, but I thought this one was a really nice wearable, a good sort of everyday palette. I think this time I thought we would do more of a talk through version, since last time we did more of a get ready with me style, but I have a bit more time today, so I thought why not sit down and do a talk through. So that's what we're going to do. So let's just get straight into the makeup look. We need some primer. I've just finished doing my skincare, so my skin is looking nice and glossy. But let's start off with a primer. I think today we will go in with, this is the Illuminating primer base from Rare Beauty. This is just a small version. I'm so excited because they announced that Rare Beauty was coming to Sephora Australia, and I'm really excited to get my hands on a few more products from them. So yeah, I'm excited for that. If you guys have tried Rare Beauty, let me know down below what are some good products from them, because I want to try a few more. The primer is beautiful and super illuminating. Look at that glow it's given to my skin. Okay, so for my foundation today, I'm going to be using the Revlon Photo Ready Candid foundation. This is the natural finish one. There is a dewy finish one, or a moisturize glow finish. I have the both of them. I absolutely adore this one, but I feel like a little bit more of a matte finish today because we've got quite a glossy base. So I am just going to pop some of this one on. Taking a foundation brush. I'm just going to buff that into my skin. Oh, is that a little bit light? I am really taking the time to blend this out as well, because I find that sometimes when I use more of a semi-matte finish or a matte finish, it can look like it's sitting on top of my skin a little bit, so I really have to buff it into my skin so it does look more natural and seamless. And then for my concealer, I'm going to be going in with the Revlon Candid antioxidant concealer. I have been absolutely loving this concealer, so I'm just going to place a little bit of that underneath my eyes and also down my nose and on my chin. And then I'm just going to go in with a sponge to blend that out. And then to set my under eyes down in place, I'm going to be taking the Innisfree Pore Blur powder. This is from the Mickey Mouse collection. This is a really beautiful powder for underneath the eyes. Just very nice and clear and sets it super well. So just going in under there. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm going to be using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in Medium Plus. And just using a small amount of that all over my face. I usually go in quite hard with this, but not today because I do have a matte or semi-matte foundation on. So I'm just going to lightly dust that over my face. Alright, so now let's just warm my skin up. I'm going to take the Benefit Hoola Bronzer. We've hit pan on this. I don't hit pan on products very often, but we have on this one. But I'm going to use this just to warm my skin up, and then I'm also going to use it to contour as well, because I quite like the colour of this for contouring. So let's just warm the skin up first. Alright, so now that I have done my face, my base, I'm going to go in and do my eyebrows. I'm going to do this off camera though, so that I can really get into doing them, but they're pretty much the same. I'm just changing the brow pencil that I usually use. So today I'm going to be taking the Maybelline New York Brow Ultra Slim Pencil. This is really nice. And I'm going to use that to fill in my brows, and then I'm also just going to go in with the Kosas Clear Brow Gel. This stuff is so good, so good. It holds my brows in place all day, and it keeps them looking nice and feathered but natural. So I'm going to go off camera and do my brows, and then I will be back and we'll get onto the eyes. Alright, the brows are done. I just love that the Kosas brow gel. It's so good. I love the way it makes my brows look. But anyway, let's get on to my eyeshadow. This is the palette here, and again, here are the colors. So beautiful and wearable. Just a really nice everyday palette. So let's go in. I've just cleaned all my brushes too, so all my eye brushes are nice and clean. There's nothing better than going in with clean brushes. Alright, so the first color I think we'll go in with is this one here, and it's called Keyboard. It's just a nice mid-tone brown shade. Good transition shade, you know. So I'm just going to take that on a blending brush and just put that in my crease. And then the next color I'm going to take is the shade Break, which is a slightly darker version of this color. It's just a little bit more warm. And I'm going to just place that over the top of that color, but be a little bit more defined and precise about where I put it. I just want to make that crease look a little bit deeper. The problem with when you get new palettes is, for me, I always just want to go in with all of the colors and try out all the colors, and then like I'll get too scared to try all the colors, and then I'll end up with a real basic look. So I'm trying to go in with like a few of the colors so that I'm actually getting my use out of the palette and a good idea of like the colors that are in this palette. But the next shade I think we're going to go with is the color Unagi. I don't remember that name being on the show. What's it called? Unagi? I don't know, but that shade there, I'm just going to place that in the outer corner. It's a beautiful like copper shade. Wow, so pigmented. You know what, I've been really impressed with the colors so far, or the pigmentation of the colors that I've used in these Friends palettes. They have been really nice and easy to work with, and just quite pigmented, to be honest, for a affordable palette. And then I think we'll also go in with the shade Leather Pants. I really love the look of this shade. It looks super pretty. So I'm just going to pop that over the rest of the lid. Yeah, that's super pretty. And then I'm going to go in again with that Keyboard shade on my small blending brush. That one there down the bottom. This is awkward. That one there. And I'm just going to run that shade on my lash line and also just bring it up a little bit to create more of a cat eye with my eyeshadow. And then I also want to go in with this shade here called Fossil. This looks really pretty to me and is the color that stands out the most in the palette. But I'm actually going to take this on my lower lash line just as like a pop of gold. Maybe if you do use this palette, do your concealer or your foundation last, because some of these more shimmery shades do have quite a bit of fallout. They are beautiful and they're super pigment, but yeah, they do have quite a lot of fallout. And I think I'm also just going to go in with that leather pants color, this color here that we used on the lid. I'm just going to place just a wee bit in my inner corner because I feel like it needs a little bit of shimmer in there. Alright, and that is all I am going to do for eyeshadow. I might just add a little bit of highlighter a bit later on when I do my highlighter. I might just add it underneath the brows, but for now this is all I'm going to do for my eyeshadow. Super pretty and like romantic and golden. Let's add a little bit of eyeliner though, just a small amount. I'm going to go in with the MAC brush stroke liner in black. If I had a brown I would be using a brown, but I'm all out of my brown eyeliner, so liquid eyeliner, so I am just going to use the black one and just use a really small amount. And then for my mascara today, I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Sky High Lash Sensational Mascara. This is really nice. It reminds me of the Benefit Bad Gal Bang, but it's so much cheaper. So if you like that one, try this one. And I also did my bottom lashes too. Honestly, I swear all my bottom lashes have fallen out because when I used to put mascara on them, they used to be quite long and now they're just like really short and stumpy. Oh, what has happened? Doesn't matter how much I put on them, they're just like non-existent. Yeah, that is the finished eyes. I love this one. I like this one probably the most out of the two that I've tried so far. So this one and the Rachel one, I love this one. The colors are just really, really beautiful and it's just a great like everyday wearable palette. Alright, so I'm pretty damn boring when it comes to blush. I feel like I use the same two all the time. So MAC's Mocha or MAC's Sultry Sweet, but I just really like those blushes and feel like they go with everything. So I'm just going to go in with Sultry Sweet today and use quite a lot. Let's pack it on my brush. I just feel like this kind of color goes really nicely with the, will go really nice with the eyeshadow look. And then for my highlighter, I want to try out this one here from XO Beauty. This is from her new makeup collection, the one and only collection. I will have a video up using the everything from the collection, like the eyeshadow palette, and I've got a couple of lip glosses as well. But I really just want to try out the highlighters today, so we're going to try this. Alright, so I think I'm going to go in with the shade. I've just swatched the three of them on my finger. Like there's a fingerprint in there, but I think I'm going to go in with the shade Petals. This color looks like it'll tie in with the eyeshadow really nicely, so let's do that. They're really nice and fine, which is what I like. I used to love a chunky highlighter, but I love more of a fine highlighter now, because I feel like you can always make a fine highlighter more chunky with a bit of Fix Plus. But it's hard to make a chunky highlighter fine. I'm also just going to take that on quite a flat brush, the same color that we used on my face. I'm just going to take that underneath the brow bone as well. Alright, so for my lips today, I'm actually going to go in with a lip gloss. This is the Monica lip gloss. I forgot about these in my last video that I did, my last Friends series video. But I thought I would use one of them this time. So I've got the Monica one. And then I'm going to just line my lips with MAC Soar lip liner. Need to sharpen her first. Alright guys, so we have now finished the look. This lip gloss is super pretty. It has quite a frost to it, which I quite like. But anyway, I'm going to go off camera and just quickly do my hair and finish getting ready, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I've just gone and chucked my hair up in a nice sleek bun. Feels so much better. But yeah, this is the end of the video, and this is the Ross episode of my Friends series. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of this look down below. I'm super happy with how it turned out, and the pigmentation of these shadows are absolutely gorgeous. I think the metallics in these Friends palettes work really nicely. The mattes are quite good too. They are not patchy or anything like that. They're just a little bit less pigmented, so you do have to use a little bit more. But yeah, the metallics in these palettes are absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, and the color story of this palette is just really nice. Anyone can use it. It's just a good sort of everyday color palette. But yeah, I'm sorry about the lighting. I'm trying to figure out how I can make the lighting down here better. I think I just need to light up the background because this light is just taking over too much. So yeah, we'll figure it out eventually. We'll get there, but this is the space I have to film my makeup videos, so this is what we're working with right now. But anyway, I'm going to end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, and please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.